I would like to honor and commemorate my sincere, heartfelt thanks to those who plant the seed. In my case, my junior year English literature teacher at Creighton Prep in 1965, Mr. Tom Hall, who introduced me to the world of Black literature and the arts. In 2017, Mr. Jim Nelson, who both challenged me and introduced me to the video medium. I dedicate my works to you both. God bless you and your families. What's your story? There are reasons that each of us are born. Our quest to discover those reasons. There are two greatest days in our lives. The first, the day we are born. The second, the day we discover why. Sometimes a man, mature, attentive, never-ending, finds his destiny on a road he chooses not to walk upon. How far will a belief system go for complete dominion? This program is brought to you by these fine community partners. They are my life's blood. Sawatika, good evening, and thank you for taking the time to watch my program, Shut Up and Dance. Tonight I've picked a kind of unusual title in which I will share with you some pieces that I've written. But the title of this program this evening is Art Thou Lonely? Still in the place. Same old walls, same old calendar on the wall, same dumb picture, dreary, disgusting, dreary, same old stuff, just different day. Can't seem to do nothing good or right. Repetitive. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. With each second, the eternity of hell boredom, time just standing still. You can hear every quake, every creak. Sometimes you even hear the roaches in the cabinet. just there in this delirium, this state of non-existent existence, all the wrong reasons for why, and no logic, no purpose. Why is it always me? I am a pinata for hate. I hate everything. I hate the time it takes to get a hamburger at Burger King. I hate the fact I gotta walk in. I hate that I'm walking. Why me? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The stillness, the emptiness, the sheer, incredible loneliness. Can anyone deal with just being alone? No phone, no room, no nothing. Sheer nothingness. Can you deal with being alone? Can you deal with being alone? Not to pronounce my age, but in my younger years, there was this tune, Only the Lonely. Wow. As the world turns, my first time dealing with jealousy, envy, being alone was on the schoolyard playground. Playing a simple game of kickball. It was 5-on-5 and we were using the basketball court. Had the goalies all set up. So I was on this one team. Of course, in those days, I was a real short little son of a gun. And I was the last one picked. And then we were playing against these other guys in my school. I mean, the game started out well. The men came to the center court. She dropped the ball, and the game began. And it was kind of funny seeing second graders run around trying to kick a ball. I mean, um, the beauty was um, to see us all, these little people, hadn't really figured out what strategy was, and everybody running to the ball and trying to kick the ball, and um, it was a lot of fun. It was total fun. We played what was called 3 5-minute quarters. So at the end of the first quarter, it was still 0-0. Then an interesting thing then started for the team that I was on. One of the guys, John, he said, you know what, we can beat these guys. All we got to do is figure out how we're going to pass the ball back and forth to each other. So we got to put each other in a position so we can kick the ball to each other. And just take it slow, and then we just go from there. And so we all looked at him and said, yeah, that makes sense. So we started to do that and had some successes and had some failures and whatnot. But towards the end of the second period, we kind of sort of figured out how to kind of position ourselves such that we could move the ball around and keep them on the defense rather than the offense. And we almost scored a goal, in fact, from the free throw line. It was kind of funny. It was one of those, oop, the ball is here, and he just couldn't turn himself around to turn and kick the ball towards the goalie. But anyway, so at the end of the second period, we were feeling a lot more confident within ourselves because, we could do some things. We could be the champions of St. Benedict's Kickball League. Second graders, mind you. And so we went out, and in the third period, that's when heaven came. We scored 3 goals. It was like boom, 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 and we're just like perfect passes. We lost the free throw at the opening of the second period, and then they came down and we blocked the shot, and then it was just like magic. 2 passes and we got the ball back to the half-court line. 1 pass we got on the corner midway towards the top of the key, towards the sideline, and then from there was a perfect pass to a streaking, to one of our streaking guy, bam, knocked the ball in, and we felt good. So they get the ball back and they come back down, blocked it up again, went down, and then we scored from the other side. And then here was the critical portion of my lesson. The ball came down, and I was streaking right across the top of the line, and the ball was passed to me. I stopped the ball. I then gathered myself because the guy that was covering me was about a step to 2 steps off, so I had a chance to gather myself. I turned, and rather than taking the shot there, I took 2 steps, kicked the ball, and then I unloaded. The kick of a lifetime. Well, the goalie was there. The ball hit him dead in the face. I mean, dead in his face. and went into the net. And here's the problem. There were other kids in my class in school watching, and everybody felt sorry for the goalie and said that I should have kicked the ball when I first gathered myself rather than taking the 2 steps and trying to make him look silly and foolish. And little did I know that one of the young ladies who was spiriting this effort just happened to be his cousin, and that's the way she felt, and that's when I first found out about woman power. And needless to say, I was shamed for about a good week to 2 weeks behind this incident, just in a simple game. But within that, all the intrigue that went around that, and the blessing is that incident could have tainted me had it not been for my family and one other friend who stood beside me. I was able to endure. But it's in that moment when it happens, when you are struck, when you are off your feet, the world goes blank. Thus begins the journey. And there is no end until you end it. Tick tock, tick tock. Food don't taste right. TV's acting up. Oh, God. Now they're blanking out, talking about there's some kind of storm coming through. I mean, what is this? I mean, is there no asylum? Is there no escape? Do I whine 'cause I can? Should I? Would I? Do I whine for a pity party? Or do I just whine for stupid stuff? What? Oh, that's 'cause of the state I'm in. Do you make the choice? Or does the choice make you? Sometimes the good you want to do does not do you any good. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Did I put my head up against the back of the door? The eye has an attitude and character, personality onto himself. Or can there be sometimes something else afoot? Remember the first and the last time your face was dunked. Did you see the signs? Did you let your head overload your butt? Or did you ignore? Because you didn't want to see. You can own, but the question is who you can own. Why ownership is your choice? Or is there an ulterior motive? Or joke or truth? Tick tock, tick tock. The emptiness. The energy is gone, lackluster. Just tired of being tired of being tired of being tired. I feel every beat at times pounding and pounding. It's cannon fire on a battlefield. Gosh darn it. Why? Why you make an ass out of me? Just then the whitest crack, boom! Followed by the thunder roar. The wind roars, bending trees like cooked pasta ready for sauce. You hear the roar of the train coming. Sirens and emergency vehicles take up the sound, but the roar is coming. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I am not afraid of death, 'cause it is what you bet on when one is afraid of life. The world will not stop. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Can you see the pain? Can you see the rain? Can you see at all? Angelo de Morte. I come to you not to grade thee, the good, the bad, and the ugly, to patronize, antagonize, mesmerize. Quite the contrary. I come to you via the age-old means, the word, for you to contemplate, a reason to consider, the stimuli, I hope that engages your cognitive process. Let it never, ever be said, there is nil, zero, empty to the power of the word. Twinkle, twinkle, far twinkle, twinkle, my little star. How I now wonder from here to afar. Forsaken. Have you heard them? Have you touched them? Are they fathers? Are they mothers? Have you seen them that? Have you smelled them that? They are sons. They are daughters. Have you tasted despair? Have you harbored disparity? People are you. People are I. You are created in his image. You are created in his likeness. Or just, who are we? Or just, what are we? Not just judge, not just jury, but et al. Humanity, the homeless, infamy. Is hope the seed of life? Or is life the seed of hope? Is faith the seed of life? Or is life the seed of faith? Is trust the seed of life? Or is life the seed of trust? Is dominion a precursor to life? Or is life a precursor to dominion? And what of evil? Will I live? So what you got? How have we come to believe? Nebraska, we are more than agriculture. Nebraska, we are more than beef. Nebraska, we are more than football. Nebraska, the good life. Come, read us. And I want to thank each and every one of you for viewing my program, and most importantly and especially, my sponsors, who are my life's blood.